Hello guys, this is Michael from Commando to Yogi, and this video is about me saying what yoga isn't. It's not me putting yoga down or anything like that, but it's just saying what it isn't, because I have a strong passion about people, mainly guys to be fair, about getting into yoga just to be able to relax, chill out and be connected to ourselves and realize what and who we are and just feel completely kind of at one. And I had that kind of feelings when I first got into yoga, and it was amazing, and I want other guys to do that. And nowadays, with this whole yoga nonsense that's going on in the world, guys just get scared away from it because they think it's everything that it isn't. So this video is just about saying about what it isn't, so people will get into it. So please enjoy the video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, make your comments, all that kind of jazz. Thank you very much and enjoy. Bye bye. It isn't about being in a room with 10 to 20 people. It isn't about thinking you're more superior than the people that don't do yoga. It isn't about how far you can reach down and touch your toes, if you can put your head in between your legs, if you can do all the postures from the beginning to the end perfectly, if you don't lose your balance. What else is there? It isn't about changing hello and goodbye to namaste and namaste. It isn't about how many times you do it in one day. It isn't about flexibility. Oh God. There's so many things about yoga that really pisses me off, and I'm sorry. And the reason why that is because it scares a lot of guys away. The reason, this is the complete goddamn truth, I remember it very clearly. The reason why I got into yoga in the first place was because I did my first yoga class with a woman called Kath, who had MS. And she sat on the floor teaching us to go through the yoga class. This was back in Stoke. And I come out of that class and literally I realised that I've never relaxed in my entire life properly until then. I thought that I had. Oh yeah, sit down, watch a movie, relax. But really, I come out of that class and I was like, holy shit, you know what? I don't think I've ever relaxed in my entire life. I've got to like get people into this kind of stuff, you know? And that was it. That was my mission. Then I went on some mad path. Yeah. The reason why it pisses me off is because guys get scared away from it because of all the things they see on TV, all the things they see on the internet, like yoga challenges. I mean, what is all that about? And about flexibility, they go to a class and you've got to do this posture and this posture and this posture, and you've got to be more flexible, and it's got nothing to do with flexibility, you know. And that's why it pisses me off, essentially.
Hello. If you're still watching, please don't forget to like and subscribe to help support the channel. Just a little click, that's all it takes. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Schnift and blub.
Yoga has really lost what it is about it. And yoga isn't about being in a room. It isn't about moving your body. If anyone knows anything about yoga, there's so many different philosophies of yoga, so many different types of yoga. There's just one form of yoga, which is Hatha, which is obviously the genre that's mainstream now, of being in a room and going to a yoga class and moving your body around. Yeah, there's lots of other forms of yoga. Bhakti yoga, which is like the yoga of devotion, which is like most religious people are, devoting to some kind of deity or god or goddess. There's karma yoga, like a state of action, trying to purify your mind by doing things without a goal in mind at the end. And there's jnana yoga, which is more kind of like the path that I'm on, which is more of a knowledge of wisdom or self-realization, you know, on that kind of search or mission of whatever, you know. And then there's just this one. There's all different types of yoga. It isn't about being in a room. And you know what, the amount of people I've met, and a friend of mine have introduced me to them because they know they do yoga, and like, oh yeah, Michael's a yoga teacher, blah blah blah. And then they come up to me and go, wow, yeah, you know, they're trying to impress me with the yoga-ness, and it's absolutely ridiculous because they're like, yeah, you know, oh, I do yoga like 2 times a day, sometimes 3 times a day. And I'm like, okay, great. You know, like, it's like the more you do, the better. Like, it's got nothing to do with that. Like, the actual physical aspect of like Hatha Yoga is basically you moving your body around just to unleash some certain energies from your body, energies, emotions, all that kind of stagnant stuff that's left in your body. That's what it's about. It's the beginning phase of that actual Hatha Yoga journey. The end phase of that kind of physical aspect of yoga, the Hatha Yoga, which is one genre of yoga, is actually just the end goal has been able to just sit and being relaxed and content with yourself, like in a form of meditation. So basically the end goal of that is being able to sit and meditate and just be quiet. So you can just go meditate anyway. But for some people, they need to go through the physical aspect of things to like drain out all the negative and stagnant energies inside the body, like a dirty cloth. If you rinse it under the water and you squeeze it out like that, because a lot of that kind of energy gets stored in our muscles. So it's kind of preliminary to eradicate a lot of negative energies and negative stagnant stuff, and then we can go and just sit. But some people don't need to go and do the hatha physical aspect of yoga. They can just go and sit and chill and be content with themselves. Some people don't need to. Definitely not everybody, I know that. But this yoga thing, these people that used to attach themselves of certain things now attach themselves of yoga, you know? And then now it's like this, oh no, you've got to do yoga. Before it was yoga, it was something else, I don't know. Nothing against vegans, but just in the example, like it was before that it was vegan, oh you got to eat vegan, you got to do this, oh this is how you do it, because they want to be part of something, you know? Everyone wants to be part of something. Because that's essentially what we are, you know, we're all one and the same, but people jump on these little things because it makes them feel good. Oh, I'm going to be part of the vegan world. Oh, I'm going to be part of the yoga world. Oh, I'm part of the yoga world, you're not. You need to be part of this. It goes in this separation again, like, I'm the yoga world, you're not. It's crazy, you know, but essentially, this feeling of separation is the biggest problem with the whole of humanity, you know, because everyone's either running towards something. I'm running towards enlightenment. I'm running towards a path to heaven or whatever. They're running towards some goal, you know, enlightenment or whatever it is, the goal. Or they're running away from something. I'm running away from my thoughts. I'm running away from my anxiety, my things about my anyway. Everyone's either running away from something or running towards something, and it's essentially the same, you know. It's nothing about just being present. That's where the power is. Just being here now. That's the power. And that's where it is. Awareness. There's no feeling. There's no negative emotions. There's no feelings of worry. There's no apprehension or uncertainty from the future, or any problems or issues from the past. It's just completely present, and that's where the power is. You know. So yeah. You know, a lot of people come to India, and then they ask like the yoga teacher, like, "Wow, I thought when I come to India there'd just be kind of yogis everywhere, you know, doing yoga." But there's just like overweight people just sitting around doing nothing, drinking chai. That is exactly what they're doing. Because they're at the end path, you know, the path of the physical aspect of yoga. Yoga's turned us into such like a sport or a competitive thing at the moment. Like, wow, yeah, yoga, can you do this? Can you do that asana? Can you do this? Soon it's completely lost its thing. All these little Indian people that you see just hanging around doing nothing. They're just doing nothing, exactly. The art of doing nothing. It's not easy. As everyone's trying to find out now with this current situation in the world when they've got nothing to do. That's it.
Please like and subscribe to Michael's channel, because 1, he really looks after me, and 2, he is a genuine authentic guy with positive intentions.